it looks amazing out there. And look, 89's not bad, just to cross 11 o'clock here as you're looking at our trend tower camera here in Rockwall. Winds, though, out of the southwest, so slightly drier air. I got to tell you, if you've never been in Texas or you're new here, it definitely feels different than where you're from. If you're a Texan, you don't notice, but the humidity has been higher this year, I feel like, certainly in North Texas. Down near the Gulf Coast, it's just oppressive all through 8, 9, 10 months of the year. You go to the West Coast and humidity is gone. I mean, it's just all dry. So that's where you get way more of that wildfire risk, certainly in California. UNT Denton up to 92 now. You're looking south again towards, let's say, Argyle, Double Oak, Flower Mound, far in the southeast distance. But this is a good camera when storms are moving in towards, say, Tarrant County or the southern half of Denton County, and then we can turn it east towards Collin County. But we've had no rain or storms for a long time now. It feels like it's been a month. There's the air quality alert, just our central counties. Again, limit driving and time spent outdoors. Well, the driving, just do the best you can. Not so sure in the Metroplex on a Monday if that's going to hold. All right, heat indices right now. This is an improvement, though, from certainly last week at this time. 91 in both Fort Worth and Dallas, 91 McKinney. Denton, you feel like 92 out the door. Here's where we're going. Not pretty, but not 120, you know, so feels a little better. 101 in Dallas this afternoon, 102 in Fort Worth. You really just don't want to see the pink shading on this map. That's the one thing. Remember back to January, February, even March, where we had some feels like temps around this time of day in the 60s and 70s. That's what you really want. Obviously not getting that today. All right, dog walk forecast. Again, this is for tomorrow too. 9 a.m. just fine. 1 o'clock, play inside. Let them sleep on the couch, on the bed, whatnot. 5 o'clock, caution, okay? This is one of our first rescues. My wife and I rescued several dogs. This one was adopted by my parents. This was a few years ago. And his name is Jester. There he is there. So don't walk him out on the sidewalk right now. Not a good time. If you do, stay on the grass. Here's water vapor. Look at the dry air caught between Dallas and Austin. There it is. So if you're going anywhere today, the best place to be would be on I-35 going south towards Austin, and only for an hour or two. Well, it's still going to be hot, but it's drier air, and it's squeezing out down towards the Gulf Coast. And here comes Pacific moisture, and here's Gulf moisture. So we're kind of in this little dry air pocket, an air mass that kind of came from far northern U.S., the far northern U.S. and southern Canada about a week ago. So this last bit of dry air is squeezing out, and we're not going to see it much longer. In fact, we're losing it here. We're losing it in Collin and Denton counties, so you'll feel humidity coming back. A little positivity and good news here on Timecast. So the high pressure may slide off just enough to the west and weaken just a bit that we may see a brief window where we could squeeze out remaining activity from storm systems in Oklahoma or some Gulf sea breeze activity in the afternoons. Look at that. Friday morning through midday, it brings in what's called an MCS, just a system left over from Oklahoma. I'm skeptical that it'll be like that. Maybe favoring Arkansas, but maybe we squeeze out a shower or storm. Collin, Dallas County points east. And then as we go towards the weekend, again, isolated activity, not this kind of coverage, okay? As you go further out on models, it'll exaggerate things. But Saturday, Sunday, I'm leaving in a 10% chance. Best I can do for us, okay? So 78 tonight. It's going to be clear. 100, 101, 100, 101. 10% chances there Thursday, Friday, perhaps Saturday, Sunday. We'll see. We certainly would like to get a stray shower or storm. It would help us because the next 14 days look like triple digits all across the board.